Hey, right with you guys. Let's see, we're going to go to live chat. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Oh, whoa. Hope you all had a good weekend. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Today is Monday, April 27th. Excuse me. 2026. Okay. And it is log cabin day. So I will be working on my log cabin. Um, after I figure out what to do with the stuff that's in my way. Not a problem. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm gonna have to set my uh, new iron got. It's the Panasonic cordless blue, dark blue. This one right here. Now the only problem with this is that I have a hard time getting the um, lid off, but I'm hoping it'll come off pretty easily. Okay. One side's already off. There we go. Okay. So I can put that back in the box for now and plug it in so it gets going. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Cheryl says hi, Sandra. And say hi to Cutie Cutie. Cutie Cutie. Okay. So I'm going to set this over here. Now, I have some of my strips. I got blocks on the brain, right? I got some of my strips done, but I got some that dropping all the pieces over here. Okay, those are the ones that are, I don't have all of it for it. So, but these are the ones that are done. Okay. Now what I need to do is get my wake up, Kathy. Okay. I'm going to get my design board thing here. Okay. I know it's Monday. I'm trying to wake up. Ooh, it is. Okay. Get that off this. Now I can start putting them together. Okay. Let me see here. I gotta find the ones that have the white with them. Okay, here's one. Okay. Okay, one. About the trash. Okay, here's my sensor. Guess you guys can see it better if I bring the lid down, huh? Let's go to the chat. All right, so now I put the strips together, and we want to start with the smaller one first, right? So that would be our, what's our 2.5? I don't have a 2.5. Here I do, I have a 2.5. So I didn't exactly turn the iron on all the way, so it would. Okay, one, D2 is dark 2, okay, and then D3 is this one here, would be, or I mean, that's D1, I'm sorry. This is D2, okay. Then I need L1, which I need the lights. They're over here. Okay, L1 goes here, and L2 okay, and L2 here, okay. I'm building the block, so, and then L3 is this one here. I mean, D3 would be here, okay. D4 down here. Okay, then I go to L3. Here. The L4 up here. Okay, then I go D5 here and D6. Okay, so this was kind of going to be the block. You guys can see what it's going to look like, all right? And you put a couple more over there. Let me turn on my sewing machine. And I'm going to start sewing. Okay. Good. I need to grab my filters. I was not prepared today, so I almost didn't come on. I thought about it because my shoulders kind of hurt. So when I have to stretch into the machine here, it kind of hurts. But here I am. Okay, so I'm going to open this up and iron open the seams. Okay. Okay, so there's the first two right there. So then I'm going to go, that's D1, dark one. Now I'm going to take dark two and iron it to the D1. Okay. Okay, so here's, let me open this one up. Do the same. Now, some people, they like to starch their things open. I do too. However, I need to refill my starch thing. Okay. Okay, so it goes like this. Always remember that dark is on the right, light is on the left, and the red is my center. Okay, so now I'm going to go L1, which is this one here, hiding. L1 is light one. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Now, you all don't have to iron your seams open. You can iron it to the dark side of this when you're working on it, but I like mine open. I think I feel that they're a lot flatter that way. They, less bulk and all that. So that's how I do mine. We don't have any water right now. They turned it off. I don't know why. But oh, yesterday was my 8-year anniversary not smoking. I quit smoking 8 years ago. Yesterday, 26th, April 26th. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, now then we're going to do L2, which is this one. It's kind of hard. If Sandra didn't draw this for me, I'd be lost. I'd be a rebel without a cause over here. Because I need the picture to tell me what to do. Oh, water bottle. Okay. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. Hi, Heidi. Welcome, welcome. Sandra, glad it helps you. Oh, you have no idea, Sandra. I always have it out here in front of me when I'm working on this. Always. You saved my bacon. I'm trying to be very gentle with all these extra threads here that I don't want to get them in the trash. Jen did not vacuum this room yesterday. I don't know why, but she was supposed to. Oh, this iron works great. Love it. Okay, so now I did those. I need to do another dark. Okay, there are more dark on here than there are lights. So dark three I need, and that one is this one right here. Okay, next to the. See, this is the map that, or the thing that I'm going by that Sandra drew for me. Okay. Sandra says hello to Carrie. Heidi says hi to all in chat. Sandra, hello, Heidi. And hi, Carrie. And Heidi says Cheryl. Okay. So let me sew this. Okay, again. I'm still looking for a sewing machine, one that has a thread cutter and a start and stop button because I need that start and stop button for my to be able to use it. Okay, this iron has no water in it. I don't like putting water in my iron. Okay, so that goes like that. Now we're going to go D4. Which one is D4, you guys? Which color? Okay, Carrie says hi, Sandra, Cheryl, and Heidi. Anybody want to take a guess on what's one's D4? What color? Nobody wants to take a guess? Okay, well, I'll show you this one, the orange one. Oh, I should have said the one that reminds me of Halloween. Yeah. Wait a minute. My machine came unthread. Hold on. Purple. You're funny, Sandra. All right. This is what I didn't want. This is my machine. It should come on thread, and I don't know why. LOL, Sandra. Her favorite color, you know? We all know that, right? And I have to invest in some more Orfil thread. I really like it. And so does my machine. I've always used Missouri Star, but 100% cotton. Come on. There we go. Now, I gotta straighten this up. I messed it all up. And do it again. It is pretty simple to thread this machine. However, I didn't thread. All right, hold on. What happened? We get Dave. They shouldn't have come tight like that. Okay, there we go. Try that again, huh? I'll be right back with the chat here as soon as possible. Okay, let's try it again. Only on a Monday. Okay, I'm going to line this back up and do it again. That time we got it. I apologize for that, you guys. Sorry that it took me so long. And it's open. Okay. Yeah. Now let me see here. Carrie says, I am Buzz do diamond painting. I'll let you know. Okay, Carrie, thank you. Cheryl got to go. Be back. Person is here to connect my new TV. Okay, sounds good, Cheryl. Sandra, hello, Nina. Little one is sleeping. Hi, Nina. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, it took me so long to recognize you. I was having issues with my sewing machine. Okay, now we're going to go L3, light 3. Okay. Now, some of these I'm going to have to use the starch, even though I don't want to. I'll have to. Okay, I have a lot of thread to cut off here. Not just the sewing machine ones at the end, but I have it all over here. That needs to be cut off too. And the edges. Just so it looks pretty, you know? Okay, I'm going to iron this one open. The seams. Okay. Which very carefully over here. Okay. And iron. Okay, what you guys will notice is that there are only 4 light colored ones and 6 dark. Okay. All right. So now this one, L4, goes like this. This is next. Okay. Like so. She's sleeping, huh? That's good. She needs her rest. That didn't even go over here. What happened? Hold on. from here down. Right. So, so. I believe I got it now. But okay, I have to take this one out. It's showing a purple. That's gonna have to do this one again. It's not a big deal. Iron both pieces and start over. Do my seam ripper, seam ripper. You're my best friend. Make sure that it's rips it. Now this is something that takes me a little while to do because I don't want to rip the fabric, which when I first started doing all this, I ended up ripping a lot of fabric. I don't want to do that. Okay, I just want to make sure that I get as much as possible. Okay. Susan said is at the doctor's today, so she won't be on. And I don't know where Gladys is. At our age, doctor appointments are very much needed. I have to schedule my doctor now. She's so popular 3 months in advance. She told me last time I saw her. So if I want to see her in October, I'll have to do it in June, I think. June, July, July, to be able to see her in October. Okay, there's that piece, but look at this piece. I don't know. Um, no, no, it was not in there correctly, and so I just had to thought I had to redo it. I don't know what happened here, but we got a major, major mess here, Sandra. Lots of pink coming off here on the white. But nothing that can't be fixed, I tell you. So when Jen told me that it was my 8 year anniversary yesterday for not smoking, I said, "Oh man, I gotta go out and have a cigarette." It was very, very funny. She told me one time, she said, "Honestly, Mom, I never thought I would see you not smoking." I said, "Well, I'm very glad that I don't smoke anymore. I can breathe a lot better. I don't cough as much. I don't cough at all anymore, barely. Only when my throat's dry. And at night when I'd go to bed, I used to have that smoker's cough, and it was pretty bad. But I didn't, I was just used to it. Got bronchitis really bad one time, and I went to eat at Mi Casa's, my favorite Mexican restaurant, and with my friend, and all I did was cough. I'm trying to eat the nachos, and hi Gladys,
My,
how you doing?
all right, I was outside mowing, finished my
Oh,
lawn.
what's your weather?
87 and sunny.
87 and sunny. Well, as usual, it's cloudy and cold over here, but so are you all done with your lawn now?
Yeah, I finished it.
Good.
Took me half an hour. I kind of started the back half yesterday.
In the heat again, right?
Yeah. Well, I talked to my sister and she's like, well, go out and finish it. Mow for another hour. I mow for another hour and I was like, oh, done.
There you go. Done for now. Good job. Good job. I hope I get done with this. I don't know exactly what happened. Um, but if I rip all this out, then I can do it again. Because the seam ripper is my best friend.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not. And you want it to be a nice sharp seam ripper so that it gets in there and gets it for you, not a dull. They do get dull after using them period of time. I don't know if there's any way to sharpen them.
You got the wrong number.
What?
Somebody asking for Lori on my phone.
Oh, no, no, Lori, sorry.
Nope, you got the wrong number. It was a Tiffany, MD from South Dakota.
Mad doctor, huh? So I used to call them MDs, mad doctors. And my mom's, oh, they're medical doctors, not mad doctors. I know, okay, whatever. Okay, so let me iron this as good as I can and put this back in there. Okay, then iron the pink one. Yeah, here we go. Some loose threads here.
I was trying to mute myself, but I figured it was just the wrong number.
There you go. That worked.
Take a drink.
Take just a second. I will. I do need a drink. Okay. My dog Alex was trained to. You want a drinky poo? It had to be drinky poo, not a drink. Okay, let's try this again. Shall we? I got threads all over me now.
Everybody's saying, put the orange by the green, Kathy.
I am. I think that's how it's going to turn out. But I can't just stick it like that because they've been cut to match.
Sandra said, did you see it, Nita?
I
I guess break my 2 cents worth there. Yeah. Right, get the right.
Much better. Okay.
Get the right letters. Nina
Okay.
says, I don't think it's right.
It go. Wait, not right. I put it on the wrong side. Wait. 3, 4 goes on.
You got a white one up against the pink.
I know. I need to rip it out.
Rip, rip, rip. Rip it, rip
God,
it.
today's not my day.
Frog. Rip it, rip it.
Jen's got this book on cats. Some of them are jokes, some of them are serious. It's really cute about cats. So if it fits, I sits. Can't believe I did this the wrong way. Oh wait, no, I didn't. It goes like that. No, it goes like this.
Oh, it goes the other direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was hoping.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
Uh,
What direction does your middle 2 squares go?
yeah, that's right. Those are all right up until the white piece right here. I messed up on. It goes on the top, but it goes on the other top, not on the side here.
It just has been saying orange by green.
I know, Sandra. Thank you. If I only had a brain, I would be dangerous.
Me what? Meow, meow, meow. What meow? She wants meow.
She wants you to pick her up. She says, let me pick me up, mommy. Come on, pick me up.
No, I'm too hot.
You got your air conditioner on, right?
I turned it on, but it ran once, and that's yep. I'll run again later.
It'll take a while to cool off, right?
Well, it was like 75 in the house when I got up 9:30.
There you go.
I was gonna turn it on. went out and mowed, got hot, and came in, turned on, and ran on. So save electricity that way.
There you go.
Nina says you're not listening to the teacher.
I know. Well, I thought the white. Okay, where it goes is if I like this. Okay, what happened was I don't know what happened. I think this piece goes here.
So the white on that side, isn't that what you had it on there?
Yeah, I have the
Sandra says Kathy just gets Steam River some YouTube time.
I had it laid out right.
And Nina says they're liking a date with Jack.
I know. Well, Jack took me out for some steak and lobster, so how could I resist? I don't know why it keeps catching on the white here.
Sandra says you made a mistake back a color or two ago.
I did. I think this other white one is where I started making it. This one goes here. So I'm going to have to rip that one out too.
What about the piece of white that's in your hand?
That one goes on the top. So it's like,
Hi, Lisa.
hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the disaster zone.
And Cheryl says I'm back like a bad penny.
You're not a bad penny.
Sandra says,
See,
and you threw it off.
Cheryl left and I started messing up. Maybe now that she's back, I might be doing good. Good luck charm. Okay. And I got a few pieces here and here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and iron this piece.
Nina says,
See,
yeah.
this piece goes here. Now, this piece, I have to take this one out also. Also. Come on. They need to come up with a faster way to get this done than this way. We need to invent some kind of a tool that you can just go in there, not the seam ripper, and do it. I've seen people rip it with their rotary cutter, with their scissors. I would not even try to attempt to do that.
I wouldn't either.
Barely get it done with the seam ripper. Think to myself, those guys are you nuts? But they don't ruin the fabric. It works for them. So I guess if it works, don't fix it, right? Okay. the water's supposed to be turned off from 9 to 5. So I don't know what they're doing. Okay, now this piece came off, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the extra threads. All right. Get in there. Okay. So what was supposed to happen that didn't happen is grab this extra
Okay,
thread.
so I could do it the other way if the seam ripper is sharp enough.
Yeah, I don't even want to attempt to do that. Yes, they get it done a lot faster, but
You also rip your fabric to go the other way around.
that's what I'm saying. They didn't rip their fabric. It surprised me. How did they do that without ripping their fabric? Okay. Okay, now to do it right, it goes like this. Okay. That's my middle. So this piece right here goes here, not up here. All right.
Right. Sew that piece on.
Yes, I'm going to go do that right now before everything else gets messed up. Right?
One strip at a time.
Yep. That's what the log cabin's all about, right?
Now,
One strip at a time.
where's the two seams at? Sandra says.
What you think, Sandra? The one thing I liked about the log cabin is you don't have to follow me.
Well, I think she was talking about ripping this seam with the ripper.
Now that I made a big mess with the threads over here, I need to cut them. And I also need to find a block for Wednesday. I was thinking about that this morning. Pick that out. Okay, like that. Thank you. Okay, now that we got that piece done, I have to remember that white's on this side, dark's on that side. Okay, so now light 4 goes here. Okay. And 4 goes here.
So I just said it looks better now.
Thank you, Sandra. I know y'all don't believe me. Okay, now we're gonna do dark. Remember the dark has extras that extra strips that the light doesn't have. Okay, we already did the four lights. That's hard to see. One, two, three, four. Now we're gonna do this dark here. Purple. When I made my other log cabins, I didn't cut the piece until I had it on, and I knew that's when I cut it. So this way is a little bit different for me. Okay, like this. Oh shoot, I missed that whole area right there. Why does it keep okay, we start about right here. Here. We gotta get that piece of thread out of there. Mhm. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do the green to the orange and the purple and the white. In that order.
Hey, Jennifer,
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. How are you?
just popping in for a quick hello and thumbs up. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just hanging out, making a log cabin. But I think there.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Okay, wait 1 second here. I gotta fix my mistake. Made that bigger than what I called for. And it goes like this. Okay, so if you guys are looking at it, it goes like this. Okay. Can't believe I finally got it done. Right. Yeah, that's it. I'm only gonna do the one because my shoulders are aching really, really bad. Almost dropped that a couple times.
You said it looks pretty.
Thank you. Let's see how you turn this on. Let's see.
Cheryl said, very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Jennifer saying hi to Senator Gloria and Cheryl.
Just one of those. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, just so I keep track of all of my log cabins over here as I do it. Uh, these right here, and this one here. Okay, now
What's next on the agenda?
something that won't hurt my shoulders very bad. Um,
Probably the bed you're sleeping in.
I know it is. I need a new bed drastically. I can't go on like this. It kills me. You know. All right. What else can I do? I'm going to my water bottle. I know I can do my Hexies. Okay, well, that would be nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
I can do my Hexies. I have my new chair over here by the front door, but it's a massage chair and everything. I can't wait. And then my vinyl to lay on the carpet here should be here today so that we can get that.
Vinyl for the carpet.
Yes.
As long as you don't get divots in your vinyl.
No, it's flat. There's nothing under it, or it's one of those.
You sit in a chair and get divots in it. That's what I had in mind until I got laminate.
How long did it take you before you couldn't use it?
I got rid of the plastic one. I got a laminate floor thing for the carpet. Worked pretty good.
Yeah, this
They'll
one.
have those around their shed.
I hope this one's okay because I'm tired of going back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, Susan, you're out.
Hi, Susan. Welcome.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi, Loretta. Welcome. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. Okay, now. See, I can hardly move on this carpet. Okay.
Get divots in the floor and the carpet and the
And
wheels.
I can't wait to, you know, okay.
Sitting
And then
high.
some of these, I can probably sew these together. Because It lays much flatter when you iron it. Needle minder.
You should have one of those somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere I should find one, huh?
Got a whole bunch.
Yep. Yes, I do. They're over here in a box. Well, not the typewriter. Typewriter's on the table right here. Oh, it's already not there. Awesome. Okay. I was going to get the hand sewing here now. Okay, I'm going to put it in three little loops, I call them. There will be three of them to keep this piece. I know it's not going anywhere because it's already um, down on the other side, but I like to do it just to keep it. Okay, now we're going to start sewing it. Heidi's listening. Okay, thank you, Heidi. I'm doing the hexagons. That's I have a whole bunch that need to be done. Oh, what I should do is iron the ones real quick.
Cheryl says I got a lot done since last Thursday. Finished binding and label on the last quilt. Got crochet edging on the last crochet afghan. We've got 48 hexies all sewn together, basted threads and papers removed.
Wow, congratulations.
Now to finish the table runner and bolt it. Heidi says, take care of your shoulders, Kathy. I had 3 injections in my right upper back, neck, and shoulder last Friday.
Oh, okay, Heidi. I know when it's too much and when to stop. So, all right. One thing I need to see here. Water tank. How do you turn it off? No, that's not it. You just unplug it and that's it. I think it goes a little bit.
You read it in your iron.
Uh-huh. How to turn it off. Always disconnect the appliance from the household outlet. All right, it's not plugged in anymore. Um,
Yeah, I dial in there to turn it off.
yeah, no, there isn't. That's what I'm saying. Power plug, power cord. There is not an on or off button on here. Can you
Heidi
believe
says I'm
that?
still waiting for my cutting mat and ruler. In the meanwhile, looking for more fabric and collecting jeans.
Okay, I guess that's how you do it.
What kind of iron is it?
It's a Panasonic cordless. It just there's nothing in here that says off on. So I think you just plug it and unplug it.
Are you
No, I did not hand sew all the Hexies. Where is my Hexie that I was sewing?
lose your needle already?
Oh, it's where it goes. That's why. No. I have um some done, but there are others that I still have to work on because um, because it says when you use the iron after return it to the base. So anytime I'm done with ironing whatever, I have to put it back in the base.
Yeah.
So unplug the base and it can't get hot, right? When are you supposed to get it, Heidi?
I have one of those items, so it only lasted for 3 months and threw it out.
Hmm. With
So,
this, it's
so I went with Black and Decker iron instead.
is it cordless?
No,
Yeah. I only wanted the cordless just because my cord kept getting caught on the chair. And it wasn't any fun
we don't
to
want
try
any
to unwrap it.
further away from the over that way.
Yeah, see.
Sitting on the floor. I don't need to put it on the ironing board anymore. As somebody likes to sleep up there.
But we won't mention any names like Moxie. I mean, Maya.
Where are all the Hexies going to be at the end? Coasters? He's asking.
I was going to do a blanket for Jen because this is grandmother's garden or whatever it's called. But they want like, what was it? 6,000 Hexies or something like that. I mean, I could still do it. It's just that I would have a long, long way to go. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to do this one.
He says, well, it's ordered. I'm waiting so I can start. Meanwhile, I'm knitting a bit on the cable sweater.
Oh, there you go. It'll be there eventually. I'm very happy that anything that I ordered, they bring it up here to the front door, which is what I want. So, as long as the elevator's working, they'll bring it to the front door.
Otherwise, they have to leave it at the office.
There's a room in there that they have by where the weight room is, and they leave it in there. But nobody watches it, so you take a chance of it getting stolen. And I have had stuff stolen.
And he says, wow, 6,000, that is a lot.
I know, but it's beautiful when done. That's the trick when done. Now, getting to the end of the second one. Once you get a rhythm going, it goes pretty quickly.
He says the Hexie could make a cute purse too.
Hmm. There are a lot of things that can be done with the hexie. Okay, there's that one. Now we're going to move over to this one. And you can also do a throw, twin, queen, king of this. And you can just make a smaller one or like a hang on the wall.
Hi, Valerie.
Wall hexie. Hi, Valerie. How are you? It's good to see you.
Taking a break from the agro cover you. I finished my lawn this morning, so
Well,
I need to run the weed eater and cut some tree shoots, but it's not gonna get done today.
not after all that you just did. No, 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 no. I'm hanging in there. Yesterday was my 8-year anniversary for when I quit smoking 8 years ago. It was also the last day I saw my dog. So I have cause for celebration for one thing, but the other I don't. I told Dave to put him in Jen's room because the paramedics were coming, because that was when they did my leg the first time. And I was gone for quite a while. And he just got really old and was having a hard time breathing and all that. Couldn't do the stairs anymore. And um, it was really bad. So I hadn't talked to him. I'm talking about my dog, Alex. I hadn't talked to him in like 3 months. And so I was talking to Jen. And I said, Jen, put him on the, what's he doing? She goes, sleeping. I'll put him on the phone. Let me talk to him. And once he realized it was me, he wouldn't shut up. Howling, howling, howling. He missed me. And that was the last time I ever.
This is her kitty talking about dreams practical. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Frame scrap. Well, congratulations. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, thank you. Everybody said, oh, yeah, when you quit, you're going to want them and all this stuff. You're going to crave it and everything. I don't want one. And when I came home after being gone for 3 months and back in my old territory where everybody smoked, um, I thought maybe if I smelt the smoke, I might want it. Nope, I didn't want it. I did not want it at all. And I still don't. Where are we at here? My Tommy is getting old too, 15. I'm going to miss him so much when he's gone. I can't describe the hole in my heart with my Alex gone. It just,
Most likely losing a family member.
it is. And, it's been 8 years and it seems like it was yesterday. And I just, I think about him and I cry. He was like a child. And, I've had people say, well, are you going to get another beagle? I go, no, I'm not. One and done. Whoa, don't fall. It's, you know that when you get the animal, they're not going to live forever, but you give them as much love as you can while they're here, and they'll be waiting for you at Rainbow Bridge. Dang it. Get in
He's
there.
Tommy is like my son.
Mm-hmm. So Alex was for me. How Chase is, he came into our heart, into our life, and stole all our hearts, and became a big member of the family. And I'm not even a cat person. I'm a dog person. Jen will say, "Yeah, Mom, what's up with that?" I don't know. Okay. Now that I had to get some more thread, oh, that's good news, Heidi. That's good news. She said that Tommy was dying last September, but they found out he had heart problems, and then they got him heart meds that are working great. That's really good. I would give Alex Cosequin, or however you say it, for his hind leg, but it got to the point where that didn't even work, and he kept it up, and um, the vet said that to fix it, it would cost over $5,000. I said, well, he's old. He can hardly see. He can hardly breathe. That I think as much as I love him, there comes a time when you have to let him go. And I did.
I used to say both cats and dogs, but when you forced me to choose it, it'd be dogs.
Same here. Same here.
It's time for Jen to get up.
Oh, Jen, time to rise and shine. Wakey, wakey. I'm not making eggs and bakey. So Dave needs to get us some bacon, some eggs and bacon. I have to remind him. Yeah, we used to have a couple cats and Alex. Alex loved cats, but one of our cats, Destiny, did not like Alex. He'd be laying in his bed, not doing anything, just laying there, and she'd walk by and hiss at him. Well, knock it off, Destiny. Or Destiny would get in trouble or whatever, and Alex would start howling, defending her. Oh, it's funny. I miss those days. I miss walking him, and we're looking for shelties now. I want to get a sheltie. But realistically, we can't get one till we move. There's nowhere for a dog to be in here right now.
I says they all sleep together, cats and dogs.
Oh, that's cute. How many of each do you have? Yeah, my cat Simba used to sleep with Alex. Gosh, at one time we had a zoo. We had guinea pig. His name was Shadow. We had Simba. He was our cat. We had huh?
Talk to Maya. Say hi to Maya real quick. She's on my shoulder.
Hi, Maya. What you doing, baby girl? You getting in trouble? Hmm? Hmm? Are you? You're a cutie pie. It's good to see you, baby girls. Maya.
She's gone.
Okay, goodbye, Maya.
She didn't go too far. She's
You mostly adopt yours. Um, yeah, my cousin's dog had Puffy. She's got a beagle, and she wanted me to pay her $3,000. I go, you're kidding, right?
he
But
says
I don't want it.
6 dogs and 2 cats in there.
Whew. 6 dogs and 2 cats. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say at one time. Okay, then we had 2 cockatiels, 2 parakeets, um, probably about 20 of those little dwarf hamsters and mice, and 2 rats at one time. Cuddles Maya. Isn't she cute? Now, because a long, long time ago, when Jen turned 10, back in 19, no, back in 2000, um, she wanted a cat because of her cat Smokey had passed. So she wanted another one, but we weren't allowed to have cats in those apartments. So I asked the manager, I was friends with them, and he said, sure, if you keep him out of sight, don't let him get in the windows and stuff like that. I said, okay. But those windowsills weren't really made for cats, anyways. So, I don't know, people, long time, went by, and then people started seeing Simba. And so, some of them wanted one. And now that place that would not allow dogs and cats allow dogs and cats, and you pay a pet fee. I never paid a pet fee for Simba. I just got him, and that was that. Okay, let's see. This came out. I don't know how that happened. So they can all thank Jen and Simba. Okay, and I'm going to bring it back up.
He said she used to be bred rabbits on just ears and Flemish finds.
I had a rabbit named Sugar. She was really sweet. And another one named Bugs. Those are the two that I went through. Our manager had a chinchilla. Her name was Greta. She was a brownish one, like a light brown. Her name was Greta. And she gave it to her granddaughter, and her granddaughter didn't want her anymore, so they gave her to me. And then I realized that she was a lot of work. So my son took her. And chinchillas only supposed to live like up to 14 years, and that's in good condition if they were treated right and all that. Well, this chinchilla finally died. She was 25 years old. Couldn't believe it. My son immediately went out and got her this humongous 5-story cage. Two dogs in training from Romania. Chinchillas require a lot of things on a daily basis. Their dust bowl to take a bath, um, big things of water, different types of food. And she was just getting too expensive for us, so I had to give her up. Chinchillas are a lot. Yeah, I found that out. They are. Mm-hmm. When I told the original person who had her, she couldn't believe it. She said, wow, 25. I go, yep. I go, hey, well, hey, Joyce, Greta just passed away. What? And then, so she's in her mind, she's going, that would make her 25 years old. I go, yeah, almost 26. Okay, here's one of the flowers. Like I said, once you get going on it, it goes really super quick. I don't think the iron's hot anymore. Maybe a little. Sounds like the water's back.
I used to have a pot-bellied pig in my garden.
My son has a couple of those pigs.
She uses
He
this
had three.
lynch
He,
break from sewing chop hop blocks.
uh, he had three of them and one choked. I'm like, well, how did she choke? He goes, I don't know. She was choking. I tried to save her. But these are inside pigs. They don't go outside.
I used to didn't know they can get that old.
It was weird. Um, there's that one in every bunch, and just, she had a couple of seizures when she was 14, and we thought that was going to be the end. And Michael stayed up with her all night, and then just is the water back on? Oh, that was quick. Um, my son also has like 12 goats. 12 goats. Goat. Yeah, no. Um, 10 chickens, 4 dogs, 5 dogs, because he's got Eddie's dogs. He took my brother's dogs when he passed. Um, he has no cats. He lost his rooster to a coyote one night. Okay, there's that one. See, first of all, when you get these, you have to do this part down here at the bottom, sew that, and then you got to come back and sew these together. So there's a quite a bit involved in doing Hexies. Then I need to come through and cut out these fabrics here so that I can take the piece on the inside, the hexie, out, which I have not done yet. And I'm doing these nine colors in a row, and then whites, the um, white filler ones are. I've got some of the rows done already. Not going to lose you again. No, 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 no. I know they can be, huh? They can be. His came with his house when he bought it. So did the goats, and so did the chickens. But he loves the goats. He goes, I never thought the goats would be so much fun, Mom. He's building them all a bigger place to live, and then he's also building stalls so he can get a few horses.
Susan said at one point in time we had one dog, 16 cats with kittens, a rabbit, white mouse, a parakeet, a seahorses. And it was a good thing we lived in the country then. The city wouldn't let people have that many pets.
Yeah.
And Heidi says, we have no chickens, we have foxes in the neighborhood.
Oh boy.
And she says she lives in the country too, Susan.
Yep, you got to watch out for them. Every once in a while, where I used to live, I'd hear a cat crying out there in the middle of the night. Wake me up, and I knew that the coyotes got him. Turn this into a. Let me get this way. Chop it off. I would love to live in the country. Get out of the city. Country's slower paced living. I love, love, love to live in the country. Uh-oh. I lost the thread. When I was younger, I wanted to live at the beach, and my mom's friend moved to the beach, and we'd go there. And um, that didn't work. And I saw how much sand and everything was tracked into her house. They had a big house, but they had a lot of dead poor kids and a lot of sand. I mean, their house was like right here, the sand, the sidewalk, the sand, the water. Can't get much closer than that. And they'd always come home from somewhere, and people had parked in their garage. And she said it was frustrating. Kirkland annexed our neighborhood along with other parts of King County in the 60s. Our pet population had shrunk by then. Cats ate the seahorses. Oats my mom made my brother give away the mouse. Then I got a gerbil late in the 60s. I don't even know what a gerbil is. Somebody said it was a cross between a mouse and a hamster. I don't know. I've never seen one. Do they make good pets or Jen wants some more of those dwarf hamsters? In the late 60s? In the late 60s, we only had our dogs. We didn't have smaller animals or anything. Heidi doesn't like the city life, too busy. I love farm animals. My friend breeds goats, small breed, so cute. Yeah, I know. There's this one goat that follows my son everywhere he goes. He said if he locks the gate and doesn't let him out, he starts crying and pawing at the gate. Just so my son has to let him out. But he doesn't have to, but you know. They are rodents. The science teacher where my dad taught gave me two said they were both males. They weren't, and my gerbil population grew and grew. There you go. That's why he got rid of them, because he knew. Smart guy, huh? Mm-hmm. Wow, gerbils breed fast. They breed like all the other rodents, right? I used to breed mice for the pet shop, and then finally they had too many, and they told me they couldn't do it anymore, so I got rid of the mice. Didn't need to take them home. And then I remember one time we had these hamsters, teddy bear hamsters, and the males and the females, of course. By the time I figured it out, they'd already had their babies. So I changed the cage, and I mean the babies were like hours old, and I decided I was going to put the female in the aquarium because there were two of them, two females, so they had more room, and the males in their cage. And when I did, and I heard all this squeaking, I'm like, what is going on here? The females had eaten the babies because they could smell the males in there. Man, so lesson learned. I enjoyed watching them play. We built Lego mazes in the basement for them to run in. There you go. Yeah, and ferrets. I hear ferrets are pretty good pets. I've never had a ferret. My cousin had three of them, and she took a room in her house, like a bedroom, and turned it into the ferret room, and had all these mazes and this and that and everything going for them. They had it made. All these tunnels, all kinds of stuff they had. Specifically for ferrets. Okay, and then this one. Usually I put a clip in here to hold it, but I figured my fingers would do just fine for right now. Um, I love my birds. I stomp rodents, rabbits, guineas sticking to my two cats and dogs, piggies. Yep, Sandra's outside with D. I have my two guinea pigs. Not mine. One's Jen's, one's mine. And guinea pigs are good pets. They don't bite unless they're threatened or. I like how they're born with all the fur ready to go from the second they're born. They don't need their mother. Well, she cleans them and then that's it. They don't need her anymore after that. Okay, let's do a couple of the boop the loops. But that was my present, I guess you could say, for not smoking. It's my guinea pig. The original one she passed, Rose. Okay, so this one's done also. Wrap that around. Okay. So I have these two that I did. Okay. Wrap that around there. Yeah. I have all these that I've done and these I do. Okay. Easy cleanup. Okay, I'll just go over here. Trash here. All right. Now, are there any questions that anybody wants to know?
Susan says she sold 13 of the shop pot blocks.
Wow. Heidi's not a fan of ferrets. They are quite smelly and they have lots of energy. Guineas are so cute. Yeah, I love the guinea pigs. They're awesome. Yeah, so we have no questions or anything like that? Okay. I want to thank you guys for coming, and we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will tell you what block we're going to do. I have to look that up.
And you
But for
said
now,
Susan, they Googled that block. Love it.
good, good. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Gladys, thank you for coming.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you all tomorrow.